Welcome to a beautiful car park. So this is the car park. It's pretty run down here. We've got the LIDL over in the corner at Swalwell. We've got Vision Health, that's probably where I should be. Windsor's World of Shoes, and a shut down pound stretcher. We've got a gap in the hedge which takes us to the river. This is the River Derwent below Bladen. It's a free stretch. It's not easy to fish, but we're going to have a go. There are dace, chub, brown trout, grayling, the odd salmon and sea trout as well, but wrong time of year for sea trout probably. We'll see what happens. I have fished it before with average to poor success. Hopefully I have a better day today. Cheers. Well, somehow I've got to get through this Japanese knotweed to get down to it. It's not poisonous, it's not bad for housing and things because its roots can dig through anything. And I don't want to get covered in the spores because I could spread them near my house, which I don't want to do. So try and find a gap down. There used to be a few, but it doesn't look like it's being fished as much. A lot of Himalayan balsam to get there to get through as well. I'll find a route and then so that's back. The A1. It's just by the metro centre. The river goes through there. The river here is tidal, so hence all the mud on the trees and a bank like this. The river comes up when the tide comes in, but it only really rises in the last hour of the high tide, so I've got a couple of hours yet to fish. Got a big branch in front of me, but at the moment this is the only accessible spot, so I'm going to have to make the most of it. So we're in. Got a puddle chucker with a worm on. It's getting dragged through by the current. I've got a bow in the line that's pulling that through, so we'll sort that out. I'm going to fish downstream towards the A1. See if we catch anything. Big lobworm on at the moment. I'm going to start feeding with some maggot and see if we can bring some cod. Big lobworm on 16 float, hoping for a trout. Maybe just get me started. There are sea trout and salmon move through this water as well, so it could be interesting. That was a kingfisher. I don't know if you just caught that on the camera. Kingfisher just went past. Brilliant. No bites as yet, but I've had some spectacular bird displays. I've had another kingfisher and I've had a dipper. It's line pulling off my reel there. Just holding it back a bit. I'm feeding maggot and still fishing worm. I was hoping for the brown trout, but I have to move on to maggot on the hook. I can't believe this is so close to that A1. It's a little spot. I think that was me. I used to fish small rivers like this a lot when I lived down in Yorkshire. This is what we fished. But there's not that much choice in the northeast of places to fish on the river. And the ponds are so convenient and easy to get to. You do forget just how lovely a river is. The flowing water is just so lovely. So no bites on the worm, so I've changed over to maggot. I am feeding maggot. I was getting something happening at the end of my run. I think that was the shelling up of the water and the worm touching bottom. It's meant to be just tripping along, but I think it was dragging properly there. So we'll see how it goes this time with maggot. feeding a small handful at the start of every run through, and hoping to get a fish. Judging by the speed of the water and the fall of the maggots, I suspect where the float is now is going to be the killing zone. Just at that point of the light. Gutted, I just hooked and lost a brown trout. I'm fishing barbless hooks, so it will happen, but it wriggles so much. I'll net the next one. That's a relief, looking into a fish. Small but beautifully formed little brown trout. Gorgeous colours. This will probably go to sea when it gets older. We'll get it off the hook and get it back in. So I'm going to fish a little bit further out than I was. Actually, the same line that I was fishing with the worm before, because I'm catching the bottom all the time, because the tide's actually gone out a little bit since when I arrived. I said it's a tidal bit of river. We're only half a mile from the river Tyne, near the metro centre, and it does come in quite a way. Is that a bite? Felt like one. So that's just about over for me. Crazy short session as usual, but caught fish better than last night at the pier. Got a few bites as opposed to the one I had. Was it two I had at the pier last night? It certainly wasn't a lot. So yeah, bit of a result. Beautiful fish that I landed. Can't believe I lost another one. Well, I can. It's the downside of barbless hooks with trout. They do jump around a lot and easily shake the hook in those circumstances. Just going to do a couple more run throughs, see if I catch anything, and then off to the wholesalers, buy stock for the shop. Thank you for watching. It's something different from me. I hope you've liked, and I hope you subscribe. More than happy to deal with any questions or queries about where we are, how to get here, where to park, though if you live in the northeast it will be probably somewhere you recognise. But anyway, for now, thank you for watching, and tight lines. Just as I said, tight lines. And that last bit, this chappie hooked in. Definitely one that wants to go to sea. Brown trout, but it's going to go to sea, this one. Sea trout. Get it back now. Well, after that, I just had to have one more cast. And then I am going home. So, I hope you like. Please subscribe. And do comment below. I welcome comments. Love to engage with people, and there have been some lovely people I've met as a result of these videos, and hopefully it keeps happening. Fish on. Trout as well. Well, that's the best trout of the session. Certainly not takeable, but nice fish. Beautiful colours. There we go. Beautiful colours. We'll get that one back in. It's unhooked itself, which makes the job a lot easier. Let's hear it for barbless hooks. Sometimes they're annoying, sometimes they're brilliant. Right, tight lines. Please like and subscribe.